it by liking and subscribing to my girl to your. Oh, I don't know if my headphones are connected. Hold on. Okay, I didn't know if my headphones were connected or not. But I just want to confess, San Diego, dear San Diego, I've been here since 2011. Okay, straight off the motherfucking bus, leaving from Great Lakes, Illinois, right? So I've been here for a good little minute. This is where I'm from. This is where my child's from. I'm not from here originally. I'm from Virginia. So I know a thing or two about humidity. I know a thing or two about mosquitoes. I know a thing or two about heat. When I was in boot camp, Great Lakes to be exact, they gave me my little spreadsheet and asked me, where did I want to relocate myself after leaving Great Lakes? I put on my little spreadsheet 3 places. 2 of them was out the country. But one of them, the first, number 1, was San Diego. And that's because I used to watch Disney Channel. I used to watch, Cartoon Network. I used to watch Nickelodeon, and predominantly Disney Channel was a show called Bug Juice. And in Bug Juice, they were here in San Diego. I'm not San Diego, in California. And, Nickelodeon, every time they had a slime time. It was in California. I chose California, right? I love California. I lost my late grandmother here in California, in Temecula to be exact. I have deep-rooted ties to California because, again, I dreamt it, I believed it, I achieved it. But here in 2026, I'm going to say this. I have never a day in my life have experienced where my home, even when I had apartments or houses with no AC, I've never experienced this type of heat wave. Right now, I want to be honest with you guys because I want y'all to see it for yourselves. Right now, I have a dehumidifier because I had to invest in one. I never had to invest into a dehumidifier a day in my life. But it is 92 degrees. Hold on, we're going to have to bring that down. We're going to bring that down to 45. It is 92 degrees in my home. And it's, I'm not going to say it's bothering me because I have my ways of making my home chill down. But I'm protesting because why the is San Diego so damn hot right now? Why has San Diego gotten to the point where I feel like I'm back home in Virginia? Why does it feel like I'm living in Virginia because San Diego now has mosquitoes? Hold on, let me wipe my screen off. San Diego has never had mosquitoes before. San Diego has never had a snake problem before. There is rattlesnakes popping up on the beaches right now of San Diego. What the is really going on? Why is San Diego being targeted the way it is? Why is California being targeted? And we're paying damn near $3,000. $3,000 at minimum for a 2-3 bedroom apartment. This has gotten out of control. And not because we're paying this amount of money, but because, again, we live in California. So a lot of people move to California. Why? For the weather. Number 1, why do you think it's so much homelessness here? For the weather. I don't know if they're turning the weather up for the homeless to go about their day, but there's something going on. It's something where y'all messing with us. Y'all really weren't messing with us. And I don't know what California did. I don't know if it's because we are a blue state and Trump said, make them pay. But something's not right. Something's not right. The poles are shifting, all the earthquakes. I have not been feeling any earthquakes. Not one thing has shivered me timber. Not one thing has fell off and we rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Not one thing has fallen off our shelves. I felt no earthquake. The last time I felt the earthquake is when I was with my high school sweetheart. And we was on the 17th floor in the Pacific Beacon in National City. Okay? And that's when I knew I had to get the fuck from around there. Because I was like, what was that? Why are we experiencing that? And whoa. But I know a lot of people. What's up, Ripped? I know a lot of people here that are feeling the same way. On base, I've never seen, I go to 32nd Street to work out. On base, I've seen a whole bunch of roaches and bugs. There's a lot of like there is something going on where I feel like they're implanting something into us. Not into us, but into the land. Where it's like, I don't know if they're trying to get homeless people out. I don't know if they're trying to punish us for being a blue state. I don't know if they're trying to get the illegals to go back to where they come from. But something is going on. As y'all can see, 92 degrees in my home right now. Yeah, I have AC. I'm not trying to turn on no AC. Because the moment I turn on AC, I'm a girl, I like to sleep with the windows open. I'm going to sleep with the window open. I like crisp air. It is colder outside of my home than it is inside my home. During the day, I close my windows. So that way the heat does not come into my home. That way at night, because if I open my windows at night, during the day, it's going to get up to 99 degrees in my place. I cover some of my windows. This right here, for instance. I cover my windows so heat doesn't come into my home. You know the shades that you put inside your car to block out the heat? Baby, I put them in my windows. Not only just me, my neighbors. If I turn that AC on, my bill multiplies by 3. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Vibrations affect all living things. What vibrations is here in California, San Diego, to be exact? I just want to know. Because this is the hottest summer. And I know, before winter, it gets hotter before it gets cooler. But even last year when I was comparing, like even my weather index, it would be like it's 81 degrees, but it's feeling like 91 degrees. Since when? Since when? Since when? So excuse me. Oh, my dinner coming up. I just want to know what what is it? What is it? Alberto, thank you, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl, my friend. Thank you. But I just want to know, what is it about California that got the people really messed up right now? Because it's gotten so bad that, like, during the day, I'm used to a lot of people on the beach. I'm used to a lot of people outside. Ain't none of that. It's none of that. None of that. It's not. When white people are staying indoors, when Mexican people are not outside barbecuing, they don't really barbecue, but if they're not slow roasting, you know what I'm saying? And they do barbecue, but you know what I'm saying? They're not doing their, frijoles outside, afuera. There's something going on. It's something going on. Food trucks ain't out as much. It's impacting all of San Diego. All of San Diego. I go as Target. And Target is one of the coldest places you can go to that's blasting their AC. Blasting. And even inside of Target, it's hot. It's hot. Afuera es caliente. For those that's not understanding. It's so hot everywhere that some businesses are like, look, we usually crank this thing to 69, 67, 65. But these bills are so high, we're going to crank it up to like 72, 73, 74, 75. So when you walk outside, it's like, damn, I feel like the same where I just left from. It's a lot. San Diego has definitely gotten hotter, and I'm just a little like, my flabbers are gasted. My flabbers have been gasted with this amount to the point where I come home and I cook. And I'm like, do I really want to spark this oven up? Do I really? I'm tired, excuse me. But do I really want to spark this stuff up? Do I understand Portuguese? No, I'm sorry. But I understand when it's so hot outside that I don't want to motherfucking go outside until the sun go down. I am ready for sweater weather. I'm ready for it. This is not fair. This has caused me a lot of like, because I got sometimes neighbors that listen on to my conversation, but this is not fair. This is not fair, and I don't think our SDG&E bills need to be so high. Our SDG&E bills, imagine how much of our SDG&E bills are San Diego Gas and Electric. And that's why a lot of these businesses have not been cranking up the AC because it's intolerable. But, I'm just going to turn on my AC. I'm also going to try to look into doing a portable AC too, because I feel like the AC here, it makes the place like too cold where it can get you sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, I don't mind breeze. I don't mind breeze. I don't mind to be a little hot. But if I wanted to go through the slave ship heat, I could have took my ass back to Virginia for this. I really could have. I could have took my tail back to Virginia for this. This is nothing to be playing around with. This is not a just, she black, so she blah. No, the white people, the Asian people, the black people, the Indian people, we all have our sentiments about this. And I'm to the point where I feel like because California is a blue state, this is why we're going through this. How'd our ass showed up and showed out for Trump, I don't think we I feel like they're messing with shit they're messing with stuff. And I've never experienced temperatures this high. For y'all who don't believe me again, let me show you. It is 92 degrees. 92 degrees. 92 degrees. Wait. Okay, 45. That is a dehumidifier that literally says it takes the temperature inside the home. It was 94 when I got here. 94 degrees.